TheNotebook is a 2004 American romantic drama film directed by Nick Cassavetes with a screenplay by Jeremy Levin and Jan Sardi, based on the 1996 novel of the same name by Nicholas Sparks. It stars Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams as a young couple in love in the 1940s. Their love story is read from a notebook by an elderly man, played by James Garner, who tells the story to a fellow nursing home resident, played by Gina Rowlands, Cassavetes' mother. The Notebook received mixed reviews, but was well received at the box office and received several award nominations, winning 8 Teen Choice Awards, a Satellite Award, and an MTV Movie and Television Award. The film became a box office hit and has developed a cult following. On November 11, 2012, ABC Family aired an extended version with deleted scenes added to the original story. Plot: in a modern-day nursing home, an elderly man reads a romantic story from his notebook to another patient. In 1940, at a festival in Seabrook Island, South Carolina, a poor lumber mill worker, Noah Calhoun, sees a 17-year-old girl, Allison Allie Hamilton, who is spending her summer vacation in town with her parents. He pursues her, and they begin a relationship that summer. One night, Allie goes to Noah's house and meets his father, Frank Calhoun, who immediately takes a liking to Allie and treats her like family. A few days later, Noah is invited to her home by her parents, John and Ann Hamilton, but unlike Frank, they are not impressed with Noah. That evening, Noah takes her to an abandoned house called Windsor that he plans to buy and renovate. While there, Allie asks Noah to have sex with her, but then becomes nervous and rambling. They are interrupted by Noah's friend Finn with the news that Allie's parents have sent the police to find her. When Allie and Noah return to her parents' mansion, Allie's parents, especially her mother Ann, make it clear that they disapprove of the relationship and forbid her from seeing him. Hearing the insults from Allie's mother, Noah storms out and Allie chases after him. An argument ensues and Allie breaks up with Noah, but she immediately regrets it. The next morning, Anne announces that the family will be returning home to Charleston that day. Allie tries to find Noah at work, but is unsuccessful in finding him, so she asks Finn to tell him that she loves him. Noah runs to Allie's house, but the gate is locked. Noah writes letters to Allie for a year, but Allie's mother hides them. After 365 letters, Noah stops writing. He joins Finn to fight in World War II, where Finn is killed in action. Allie volunteers as a nurse's aide in a hospital for wounded soldiers, where she meets Captain Lon Hammond Jr., a young lawyer. After a few years, the two are engaged, much to the delight of Allie's parents. Owa returns from the war to find that his father has sold their house so Noah can buy Windsor Plantation. He convinces himself that if he fixes up the house, Allie will come back to him. While Allie is wearing her wedding dress, she sees a story in the newspaper about the house Noah has fixed up. She faints as soon as she sees it. Allie is overwhelmed with memories and unresolved feelings for Noah, and she asks Lon for permission to take a trip before the wedding. She returns to Seabrook to find Noah living in their dream house. The two reconcile and rekindle their relationship. A few days later, Allie's mother shows up at Noah's door to warn Allie that Lon followed her to Seabrook. She also reveals that, like her daughter, she was once in love with a lower-class young man and still thinks about him and how their lives could have been different. She gives Allie all the letters Noah wrote. She tells her that she hopes Allie makes the right choice. After an emotional argument with Noah, Allie makes the difficult choice to drive back to her hotel and confess her infidelity to Lon. Lon says he still loves her and wants her back, but she decides to go back to Noah. In the present, it turns out that the elderly woman listening to the story is Allie, who is suffering from dementia, and Noah, who is accompanying her so as not to startle her in her amnesic state, is her husband. In the early stages of her illness, Allie kept a diary detailing their romance and life together so that he could read it to her to help her remember. One day, while he was reading the diary, she remembered and recognized him. She asked how long it would be before she forgot again, and Noah told her it would be no more than 5 minutes. They danced to the song, "I'll Be Seeing You." Allie soon relapsed and panicked, and the medical staff, Noah was sedated. Noah suffered a heart attack and was hospitalized, while Allie was taken to the dementia ward of the same hospital. After recovering, Noah went to Allie's room that night, although he was not allowed in, and she remembered. They kissed, held hands, and fell asleep. In the morning, a nurse found them both dead, their hands still clasped together. Cast Ryan Gosling as Noah Duke Calhoun, James Garner as Noah Duke Calhoun, old, Rachel McAdams as Allison Allie, Hamilton Gina Rowlands as Allison Allie Calhoun, old. The film rights to Nicholas Sparks' novel were acquired by New Line Cinema in 1996, represented by producer Mark Johnson. Jeremy Levin was hired to write the screenplay, which caught the attention of director Steven Spielberg in 1998, who wanted Tom Cruise to play Noah Calhoun. Spielberg's commitments to other projects led to Jim Sheridan becoming director the following year. Filming began in 1999, but was delayed due to rewrites. Sheridan eventually dropped out in October 2000 to make in America. Martin Campbell entered talks to direct in March 2001, before being replaced by Nick Cassavetes a year later. Early in development, George Clooney was set to play Noah, and Paul Newman was set to play an older Noah. But after Clooney saw some of Newman's films, he approached Paul and said he didn't look like Noah.